Yo, dudes, what's up? Hopefully, your post election stress day off went really well. I didn't take one because I have a job and I have to actually go to work and make money so that I can feed my dog. And I gotta make money for the puppy that I'm gonna get. I'm gonna probably get a golden retriever puppy. So I'm looking at that. But that's a story for another day. Also one of the reasons why I wanted to go to work was because I wanted to see who had professionalism and who was going to who how long it would be before somebody lost it on a work meeting. And it was about 10:30 in the morning before I had my first meeting where somebody brought it up. To which point I had to go, look, I don't really get into politics. I'm not political. I don't want to talk about it. It's work. And the thing is like I've always thought that was there's not a rule against it, right? But when I got into like the professional world, like where I had to do professional stuff, right? Um, I just I just assumed that was like a thing you didn't bring up, right? I mean, unless you knew and it was like a private conversation, like you don't bring it up on a work meeting with 20 people on the call, right? But if it's just like you and one other person, like maybe, they've dropped some hints or something. I personally still don't like that. Because politics is divisive, even if you drop like a hint here and there, it might not be true because, like, you say one thing and then the next thing you're going down a rabbit hole and it's like, oh, this is kind of awkward and uncomfortable. I've had some people at work, vent to me about how a dude is like mansplaining to them, or how they're not being taken serious because they're a woman, and I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. Anyways, uh you know so like I always am very like neutral at work because I'm not there to talk about politics. I'm not there to talk about dumb shit. I'm there to do a job. Now if you bring up like MK Ultra or something like that, Alex Jones turning the frogs gay, bro, best believe I'm gonna drop everything that I do to talk to you about it. But I'll risk my job for a good conspiracy theory. Why is it that you can't just go to Antarctica? Who's in charge of Antarctica? Why can't you fly over Antarctica? What are they hiding there? Anyways, today though was pretty wild. It was actually kind of interesting. So I have a 9 a.m. meeting on Thursdays every week, 9 a.m. And usually I roll out of bed at like 8:45, maybe a little bit earlier. And I get on this meeting, and literally within seconds. Now, this is with, obviously it's 9 a.m. because the customer that I work with is, some of them are German, some of them are in South Africa, but it's a mix of foreign individuals from the other side of the world. Within mere moments of us being on the call, the German PM, it's project manager for those of you who are not in the know for for stuff, immediately goes, "Oh my God, uh, I can't do a German, I can't do a German accent. Deutsch something lager." Anyways, dude just goes, "Wow. So how about those elections?" And to put this into perspective, it's me and the project manager from my company. And the project manager from my company, she's real nice, but she is very, very stereotypical colored hair girl boss. I navigate it. Um, I've never had really a problem with her. She is one of the people though that'll drop the like, oh, I can't believe that person mansplained to me. And I'm like, you know what? It's not really that big of a deal to me. I quite literally don't care. Doesn't impact me in any way, shape, or form. Pretty nice person. We would probably disagree on a lot of things, I'm sure. But regardless, so in my head, I am like, uh oh. We'll see how this one goes with the next words that come out of this person's mouth. And like, it's kind of in slow motion, like when I think back on it, because like I remember him saying, so that election was pretty wild. And I'm like, you know, that doesn't sound like a you're in a bad spot, right? Um, he immediately goes into the fact that apparently wherever he's at from, there is a TV show where they do a segment called Lefties Losing It. And I'm just like, oh, buddy, whoo, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, and I'm on mute because, well, one, it's 9 in the morning and I try not to say as much as possible, but I'm also on mute because I'm like, ooh, damn, that's, ooh, buddy, and I'm like, I'm just picturing the PM from my side just already probably not having a great time. But this dude like went on for like a good solid 3-4 minutes about how all the leftists over here were losing it and how it was hilarious and how they're all crazy and all of this other stuff. And I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, you can't do this. This is a professional meeting. Like, I'm like, what are you even on about, brother? But man, he was going ham. And of course, I get a Slack message, right? Of course, it was from the PM. And she's like, I can't believe that he's going here. And I'm just like, I message her back and I'm just like, yeah, damn, that's crazy. Dot, dot, dot. Bro. And the best part is we get through this hour-long meeting, and in the last 10 minutes of it, she goes to share her screen because she was complaining to me about a couple of other things in Slack too. She goes to share her screen, and you know what screen she shares? I'll give you a minute. Put it in the comment section if you know what it is. She shares the screen with Slack on it with my message where she's complaining about the customer, bringing up politics, and not understanding what she's talking about. And right on it, right at the bottom, is this really big ass GIF of this dude banging his head into the wall. I didn't realize it for a good couple seconds because it was on like my right hand monitor and I'm like looking at something on my left hand monitor because I wasn't really paying attention to the meeting because like my part was, wasn't ready to be said. And I look over and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Why would you ever share your desktop? Bro, if you're in Zoom or you're in Teams, dog, you can just share like the actual thing. Like share Excel, share your PowerPoint. Don't share your whole ass desktop screen. What's going on? Like, why are you like this? But after like a good 10, 15 seconds, I like looked over and I'm like, hey, I need to present something. Can I share my screen? You're sharing your screen right now. And it was the only way I could, because you can't just slacker, right? And be like, yo, dog, you're sharing your screen, because it would show up on your screen. Bro, wow. So, long story short, when did people start doing this? Like, why is that? Why would anybody think that that's acceptable? That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. And to answer, I've had 4 meetings so far where it was brought up. In every single meeting, it just made it awkward. Just so awkward. Yeah, don't talk about that shit at work. Like, what are you doing? We'll see how it goes. Uh, it's crazy, dude. I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy, homies. Peace out.